Welcome back, guys. This is going to be a pretty quick video. One, the weather's starting to come in. It's supposed to be raining. It's supposed to get really windy here and like pretty soon. So I'm gonna try to just do this in a one take. The whole reason why we're out here is because I have this new Streamline Eagle McMahon Range. And the truth is, I've actually never thrown a disc even like this. This disc reminds me of the Berg. I've seen people throw the Berg, I've held the Berg, but I've never thrown it. It has this kind of puddle top thumb track on the side, and at first glance I thought this is going to be a pretty deep disc, and it's actually not that deep at all. It's actually pretty darn comfortable, and it surprised me quite a bit. The stand's pretty cool, but yeah, I don't know, this disc may surprise me. I don't know, I've never thrown a disc like it. I love Streamline's Cosmic Neutron. It's very good looking, and it's actually a pretty stiff disc. So on the stiffness, it's actually very comfortable. I kind of like the little thumb track where it's at. So we're just gonna do a couple forehands, a couple backhands. I'll give you guys my thoughts. Before I start throwing this thing, be sure to go to Disc Golf Deals USA. Use the link below. You get 10% off your order. You can get this. There's a lot of cool discs coming out pretty soon, and some are already out, so definitely go check them out. Also, hit that subscribe button. Help me grow the channel. Yeah, let's see what happens. So I'm kind of expecting this disc to be pretty neutral. The numbers on it are 2, 1, like negative 0.5, 0.5 or something like that. So do a little forehand and see what happens. It's actually pretty good. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna go get it. We'll get a backhand in. Okay, so something I'm noticing, which, like I said, I haven't thrown the Berg, but I've seen people throw it. Flies very similar. It kind of just, once it kind of loses momentum, it just falls out of the sky. Not really a bad thing. It could be very good for approaches. So, I don't know. I don't know if I have a slot for it in my bag. I mean, I don't have this slot in my bag. I don't know if I have room in my bag. I'd have to maybe take a disc out, but I'm gonna throw this a few more times because it's very interesting. I think it actually may be able to have a spot in my bag. I don't know. It's a very, very cool disc. All right, let's try one more forehand. Wow, that thing just goes like dead straight. If that was a little higher and I got more air underneath it, it may have finished a little, but it's a pretty good disc. All right, so let's get another backhand. I could see this disc being a very predictable disc on distance. Like if you rip this thing, and put on a little bit of hyzer, it's just gonna flip up and just go dead straight. It may have a little bit of turn, but as far as distance goes, once it loses momentum, it just kind of falls out of the sky. So if you're aiming for like an island, or there's OB deep of the basket or something like that, I can see this disc being very useful. It's kind of money in that sense. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that was maybe 200, 220, 225. Now I didn't get this little uphill and I didn't get a lot of air under it, but I released it on hyzer and it kind of flipped up a little and then it just kind of panned to the left. All right, so I've kind of already told you my thoughts throughout the video, but I will end on, it's a very versatile disc. You can do backhands, forehands. I'd say it's fairly stable. I don't know how stable it is compared to a Berg, and I don't know if it's shallow or more deep than a Berg, but it reminds me of a Berg, the way the thumb track is around the side and the way it's kind of puddle topped. It's a definitely a unique feel, but it feels really, really good. I'd say good job, Eagle. It's a fantastic disc. I'm having a hard time finding out whether or not I want to put it in my bag. I will have an in the bag video coming out probably within the next month or so, just because there's so many discs that are coming out right now, and my bag's a little different than the last time I shot it. So, yeah, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go check these out at Disc Golf Deals, and good job, Eagle. I don't know whether to end the video on a forehand or a backhand. I'll just end on a backhand. We'll rip this sucker out there. Okay, here we go. That was a pretty good throw. I would say that was pushing 275, and that's a really good disc. I'm not gonna lie. I may have to have a spot for it in the bag, because I think it's a very good versatile disc, and you can trust the distance on it. I don't know. It's very, very interesting. That's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Till I catch you in the next one. Go in peace and be blessed.